So she's been with us since we launched our show 18 months ago. Of course, we're talking about our beloved Keeping It Real guru, Vasavi Kumar. Now, Vas is poised to leave us because she is switching gears to become a vegetarian chef in Austin, Texas. And today we are learning about her following her dream, or you are following your dream, shifting gears completely. So what I want to know is, why the big switch and why now?
So I've wanted to be a vegetarian chef since I was 5 years old. And when I first told my parents, when I was 5, they were like, you're not going to do that. You are going to go get your master's. You're going to, you're not going to go do that. We just don't do that in our culture. And why now is because why not now? That's my reasoning is I don't have a reason not to. So we're moving next week to Austin, Texas, and I'm starting vegetarian culinary school.
Are you nervous? Are you freaking out? What are you?
I'm freaking out a little bit. We just finished packing a lot of our apartment yesterday. It's a new change. It's a new city. I know maybe 3 or 4 people there, but I have to do this.
Well, I love it. Okay, now, but from a life coach to a chef seems a little bit extreme. So where do I start if I want to make a really radical change in my life?
I think the first step, Michael, even before we go ahead and take that action, is we have to be able to articulate it. A lot of people are even afraid to say what they want out loud. So I remember back in September, I was talking to my husband and I said, I want to be a vegetarian chef and I want to go to culinary school. I mean, just being able to articulate it with that kind of specific nature, just to be able to say it, I think is absolutely the first step.
And you always knew that you wanted to do it ever since you were 5, and now you're finally going. You're going to go for it, girl.
I'm doing it. We're moving next week. I've always wanted to do it. I just kind of put it on the back burner.
So did you have a plan of attack along the way? How'd you do that?
So here's my thing about plans. I think, for me, I don't know what's going to happen in the next year, 2 years. I do know I'm moving. I'm starting school in January. The program is for 6 months. I'm going to be waitressing while I'm there so I can understand the restaurant industry because eventually I want to open a restaurant. I don't think you need to have a plan for every single step because things change. But I think you definitely need to know, okay, I'm going to do this. This is by when I'm going to do it. Things change, but for you, you need to have some sort of structure as to how you're going to do it.
You're going to have to roll with it. That is a big change.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, now what about hurdles or obstacles or things getting in the way? How do I deal with that?
I think the greatest lesson I ever learned, and I learned this from my father, Michael, is that any hurdle, any obstacle, any so-called challenge, there is a teachable moment in everything. So when I am confronted by an obstacle, I don't get scared of it. I go, okay, well, what do I need to learn here? How do I become stronger, and how do I grow?
Now, why is it so important? Why is it so important to hunker down and to really follow your dreams? I mean, this has always been a dream. Why is that just so important?
I don't see any other reason in life why you shouldn't. I mean, we've been given this life, and for me personally, and this is what I teach my clients, that you've been given this life, and so you gotta go all out, and you gotta live it to the fullest, because ultimately, I can speak for myself, I don't want to have any regrets the day I die that I didn't go after my dream. So it is important. This is your life.
18 months from now, you can come back on the show as a chef, as a bona fide chef, doing your thing.
And I promise I will not be saying the word kale 20 times.
Kale.
Like I did last week.
Yeah, you got to cook on the show last week. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, we have loved, and I mean loved, having you on the show. You have been here literally since the beginning, like our second or third weekend. You have been here all throughout the entire duration. So we are very looking forward to you following your dream, and we're just so tickled that you are just up and doing it. It's going to be awesome.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks to you.
Bless your heart. Okay, good luck. All right.